Hey, love, I'm just getting set up. Let me pin this comment and then I'm ready to do free readings if you are ready to get one. Let me pin this real quick. Alrighty. Make sure my camera's good. Let me fix my camera a little bit. Alright, let me make sure my chair is up good enough. Get myself ready. Okay, so what's up, y'all? I'm Unique Divination, and I am here on this good Sunday to do some free readings. So if you're interested in getting a reading, let me know. Put your question in the comment, okay? And what I'm going to do is just shuffle the cards that I'm going to use while I just kind of wait for everybody to post. And make sure that you share this live, okay? Make sure that you share this live so that somebody else can get a reading that needs one, okay? Make sure you share the live. All right, let me shuffle up my cards. Also, these are free readings that I'm giving out, but I do have badges if you want to donate. I have badges and I have Cash App, $ Urban Mystic, okay? It is not necessary, but it is greatly appreciated. Get these nice and shuffled. I've been using them a lot. I want to make sure they're shuffled up nice and good so we can get a nice fresh message. What's up, love? Free readings if you're interested. Just post your question in the comments, okay? I'm shuffling up my deck right now so I can get into it. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. I woke up refreshed, rejuvenated. Just went to the Kid Cudi concert. Kid Cudi's one of my favorite artists. So, just still kind of living off that bliss. And we just had full moon in Pisces. If you didn't catch that reading, go ahead and check it out. It's posted on YouTube. It is posted on YouTube. This deck right here is my Essential Oils Oracle cards, and these cards are wonderful. What's up, love? These cards are really good to use because not only do they have a message, but they are incorporated with an essential oil. So you can actually use that essential oil and help manifest that guidance in real time. So these are awesome. These are a little bit stiffer to shuffle. So I'm just going to kind of work with them. And what other deck am I going to use? Congrats on the baby. Congrats on the baby. All right. These are good. And my Soul's Journey cards. These are really good. These cards kind of help us deal with a lot of issues face on. It calls out directly the element that we need to address in order to heal our soul. So these are really awesome. If you happen to pull cards for yourself and you're ever interested in any of the cards that I use when I go live, if you click Amazon link, I have an Amazon store and it links like all the cards that I use or that I bought on Amazon, okay? So go check that out. And you can use the same cards that I use. These are my self-care cards. What's up? What's up? These are my self-care cards. These are really good because it helps us kind of remind us of what it is that we need to be focusing on as far as self-care. So, if you want a free reading, go ahead and ask your question in the comments, or you can go live with me. It doesn't matter. Alright, so looking for questions. This is free. If you're interested, you can do general reading. You can do a specific question. If you come on here with a love question, please let you know the person. I know it's usually on YouTube, but I always get those questions about a crush, and they don't even know who the person is. And I'm like, that's not how this works. Like, does the person know you're alive? I'm still getting used to mine, and I've had them for more than a year. Your cards, yeah. If you have cards and you're trying to connect with them. Oh, yes. You may have the concert. Oh, yeah. Yep. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, if you have a love question, just make sure you know the person. Please, Lord. All right, so I'm going to use 4 decks. I got my tarot here, self-care, soul journey, and my essential oils card. And as a reminder, the full moon was yesterday. We're still working off that energy. The full moon energy is good 3 days before and 3 days after. Make sure that y'all sign up to the community money attraction and energy clearing. You can never have enough money attraction energy, right? And we always need to focus on making sure that our energy is cleared. You know, so this kind of helps you out if you can't really burn candles where you're at, or you just want to amplify your work. But it definitely works. Check out my Google reviews. Check out the reviews on my Instagram. Like, my money attraction energy is really good. My money attraction work. And if you're interested or just want to know about it, DM me. It's free for 30 days. It's $11.11 after that. And you get a free consultation. So you can talk to me in the beginning, so we can talk about what we need to do to help with your money attraction and energy clearing. So, all right. So we've got questions. Yes, I got you. All right. So Mona, you posted first, and then I got you, Miss Alba. All right, Mona, I have a question. This new relationship interest. He's in Michigan, trying to move where I am. Should I entertain it fully? All right, let's see what we got here. Love interest. First, before I even pull these cards, hold up. Something just flipped. Hold on, look. Right here, and I'm laying it out as it is. And we're going to pull one of these. So I have an answer. And then these cards are going to give us the whys, the ones that I'm pulling. Oh. Okay. So, I pulled the 5 of Wands reversed. All right, so if we're just looking at this based on yes or no, using reversal and upright, Your question was, this new relationship, he's in Michigan trying to move. Should I entertain it? So should he move with you? Or not necessarily with you, but in the same area that you are. So if I'm looking at this from a yes or no perspective and cards reversed, it came up reversed. So that means no. Okay? But, however, you know, us tarot readers gotta always put a spin on some stuff. The Five of Wands in itself, an upright card, it's a conflict card, okay? It's a conflict card. It's called Lord of Strife. So, no, we shouldn't entertain that, right? And then if we want to know why, based on this card being reversed and it's Lord of Strife upright, okay? So basically this is just confirming that you've been through a lot of mental stress and a lot of mental chaos. You still are in a place where your mind is not settled, okay? So if you bring somebody into your equation or your situation and you have not yet grounded yourself or fully have gotten acclimated in your new you and your new paradigm shift, because you just recently, you know, moved somewhere else and you're trying to start a new thing, right? So it's going to create issues and conflict with you mentally. You're not going to be able to ground yourself, which is, bam, self-care card. You're not going to be able to ground yourself. Okay, I don't know what this person's sign is, but they're not going to help you get grounded. Okay, so I would just continue to talk to this person, you know, see things out. You're never really going to know how somebody is as long as it's long distance. Maybe, I don't know if you know this person before, you know, people do change, but I would recommend like visiting before I just jump into somebody just moving in the same area as me. If not with you, even in the same area, it's just going to be too much at this point. And you have to focus on you. You have to focus on grounding yourself and making sure that you're in your right mind in order to make the decisions that you need to make. Next comes peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So this is just confirming what I'm talking about. Like you have unfinished work within yourself, right? And honestly, you shouldn't really, I mean, I can't tell you what to do. I'm just telling you as far as the reading is concerned. But we really shouldn't be entertaining anybody anyway. To be honest, you need to be entertaining yourself, getting to know yourself, loving on yourself, you know? So keep in mind that when you are down and when you're in a low vibration and when you're not at your best, we have energy vampires. And now I'm not trying to say that this person is an energy vampire, but I am trying to say is that you're not at your highest capacity as far as your frequency and your energy. You're not grounded. And so to make a connection or somebody trying to read, it's giving me energy vampire vibes. Like it's just giving me toxic, you know, and you may not see that right now, you know, and sometimes, you know, the things that are not good for us come in the most charming ways. Candy, you know, the devil, you know, they say that, you know, the devil has various forms and he can be charming and sexy and beautiful and alluring. So just be careful with that, all right? And so, and the last card I have is essential oil. I've never heard of this essential oil. It's called Spikenard and it represents faith, okay? And it says, the trigger statement is, why does this always happen to me? The true statement is, I am at peace. I know that everything will work out as it needs to and hold a space of gratitude as you watch the miracles unfold. So you got a lot of good things going on and you're going to have things that's going to come in your way that's going to want to distract you or take you off the course. And again, I'm not saying that this what this person is, but that's what's coming up in this reading and this is the energy that's coming about, okay? So entertain yourself. I'm not saying don't have friends or whatever, but I really wouldn't be focusing on having anybody latch into your environment and your energy field. You know, just it's too much, okay? So just met him. I feel that. I learned it the hard way. Okay, yes. And so that's why this question comes up. The trigger is, why does this always happen to me? You know, you feel like you're maybe meeting somebody good, or maybe you feel like you're meeting people and they keep sucking the energy out of you because you are not putting up boundaries. You can't put up boundaries if you don't ground yourself. I'm big on boundaries over here. Self-care, self-love is boundaries. Self-love is boundaries. I don't care how bad somebody whines and cries. This is in general. Maintain your boundaries, right? And don't let nobody break those boundaries. And people will try it, even people that you love. It's just human nature. If they want to be in your environment, they'll respect those boundaries sooner or later. If not, then they'll never get past that boundary line, period. And you can still love that person. So this is big for you, okay? Your space is, your energy is very sensitive right now because you're healing. And that's why I told you, I think we spoke on the phone. Did I tell you about crystals? Blue and black kyanite, if I didn't. I can't remember if I can, I'm sorry. Blue and black kyanite, okay? And they just emit positive energy, just continuous energy. You need your energy just recharged. And like I said, anything and anybody can influence your energy right now. And so people that you choose to be around, they don't need to need anything from you. Not your energy, not your time. You need people that are in spaces where they're making decisions and completing goals and being successful and are attracting money. As if I can't even tell you how many raises I got this year. Awards, recognition, it's just crazy. I got a 10% raise a few months ago. They just threw $10,000 on my salary, like bam. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be around people who are just glowing up, getting money. They're resolution based. Yes, everybody has problems, but you know, are they focusing on their problems or are they focusing on solutions? Those are the people that you want to be around, okay? So, absolutely not. We ain't absolutely moving nobody near us. No way, no how. Absolutely not. If this is a dude, no. Like, bruh, no. Okay? It's screaming beta. And then Leo's on here. I was just talking about boundaries. Leo's on here. Owning, being independent in, you know, knowing what you want, you know, and guarding your space, being territorial about your space, okay? So drop me some ones. Drop me a bunch of ones if you receive that message, okay? Drop me some ones. All right, Miss Alba, I got you next. Hey, for those of you that are popping in and out, I'm Unique Divination and I'm doing free readings. Come get one. All right, let me see. All right. Yes, can you do one for him? And a lot has happened. All right, so do you want like a general about your energy or do you have like a specific question? Because I can just do a general overall. And anybody who wants a deeper reading, I have 30-minute readings available. My schedule is open a little bit towards the evening, so I can actually do a same-day appointment as well. All right. He left us for his ex, and he hasn't called in 5 days to check on his daughter. Bruh. That's wild. Let's see what's going on. Child. All right. I think this is the first time that you actually got a reading from me. So I'm gonna hook you up, sis, okay? I got you. I'm pulling 3 tarot, and I'm gonna pull a Soul's Journey card, a essential oil and a self-care, okay? Because, yeah. Again, I have open availability if anybody wants a personal reading, because y'all know I get pretty deep just on these free live readings, and I can get more in depth with a one-on-one session. So where do I start? I have the Knight of Cups. So I want you to notice how the Knight is like moving away from something, okay? Cups is about emotions and relationships. So I just want to kind of put that out there. Then we have the Princess of Swords reversed, okay? So Princess and the Knights, they're court cards, all right? So they can represent two things. They can represent actual people, or they can represent a personality, okay? So we pulled two court cards. These are people, I feel like, all right? Knight of Cups definitely is him. And this Princess of Swords is the other woman because it's reversed, okay? Let me know their signs. Let me know what his sign is. And I don't know if you know her sign, but if you do, let me know, because I do have signs on these cards. And then the last tarot card I have is the Fool's card, okay? So we're going to get into this. Knight of Cups. All right, this dude, Aries and a Pisces. Child, Pisces is on here. Pisces is on this card. Right here. I already told you this was him. All right. And Princess of Swords. There is nothing on this card. But swords represent air. And she's water. So no, he's an Aries. No, this is Pisces. Okay, this is dealing with her. My bad. She's a Pisces. And then we have the Foolish card, which is also an air element. So we've got Aquarius and Pisces on here. So this dude is just being really flighty, clearly, based on what you told me. Not ready to deal with or face emotions that he has going on. Air and Pisces. So Pisces, so your moon is in Pisces too. Pisces deals with making sacrifices, you know, kind of being tapped into the spiritual element, you know, always kind of wanting dreams and, you know, things to manifest and come true. And then that Aquarius energy is looking at things from a broader perspective, a higher perspective, kind of analyzing things on a different level. And so I feel like the Knight of Cups, like they know what they want to do as far as relationship, but I feel like it's overwhelming. I feel like maybe he doesn't want to make the sacrifices that you want him to make or need to be made for your relationship and your family. It's just a lot of different elements on here. We've got crab, which there's no Cancer on here, so I don't even know why a crab is on here. And then we have a cup. This cup that the Knight is holding, right? We don't know if there's any water in this cup. This person is wishy-washy with their feelings because, you know, and not to make excuses for people, but we're just going to go deep. Like I don't know what's going on as far as in this family or what happened growing up between his parents, but whatever it is triggering him. And he's avoiding, you know, I guess also having a safe space. Having a safe space and having the things that you never really had as far as relationship or whatever. Some people don't know how to take that either. Some people don't know how to take when good things happen to them, especially when they're used to toxic and bad things all the time. So when they have something that appears to be perfect, or, you know, maybe requires a little bit more work to maintain, they just retreat. You know, some people just retreat. So I feel like it's a challenge. Whatever it is that you're requiring from your relationship, whatever, it's a challenge, and he's just not ready to make those sacrifices. And girl, he had a second chance, right? She's a safe space, right? So she's clearly allowing things or doing things that you maybe don't allow. And this is why this is princess in reversed. This could be princess in reverse for two things. If we're looking at this as far as she is concerned, upright, if we want to take a look at this, the princess has a sword in her hand, right? She is kind of not going to put up with certain things. She's going to speak her piece, right? And she can be demanding. It's got Medusa type energy on here. So reversed. So this woman is none of that, right? She probably doesn't have a lot of self-esteem. She probably doesn't, have any self-love for herself. She's probably a pick-me. What they call them, pick-meshas? That's what it sounded like. She's a little pick-mesha, right? And so she's just going to allow certain things. And, generally speaking, men get comfortable. And if somebody's allowing them to do stuff and they don't have to put in that effort, they're just going to go ahead and go with what requires the less effort. They don't give a fuck if the bitch ain't better than you. They don't give a fuck if, you are so many levels beyond this woman, right? If she's allowing them to do less, unfortunately, that's what they're going to do. I think he's lying to her. Probably so. And she don't even care, though. She don't even care. And so this could also be a message to you, the Princess of Swords, to reach out. And I know that hurts because you literally just had a baby. But I feel like people play games. We're just looking at this as relationship-wise. And, I don't know if you've ever heard this before, but if you chase somebody always loves somebody more in a relationship. You don't want to be the person to love more, especially when it comes to men, because if men feel like, they have you, then they just act completely different. So love less, you have a beautiful baby, put all that love into that baby and just move forward and trust and believe, it's going to eat at him, so I'm saying, yep, correct. Just do that, and I'm not saying say if he wants to come around for the baby and all of that, allow all of that to happen, try not to mix the relationship, with the baby, and just set boundaries and just move from there. So the foolish man, there's a new start, a new journey. And unfortunately, it's going to be a different dynamic than what you may have wanted, right? And that's okay. I told him I don't want the girl in my baby life. Yeah, so it's going to be a new journey for sure. And I would pick my battles. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong about not wanting her in the life, but your baby's fresh, your baby's new, it's a newborn. So it's just going to be a lot of feelings and emotions towards that. Just be careful. And the Soul's Journey card is acceptance. I'm learning to accept things that I cannot change. Okay, so it may be hard to accept this new dynamic because it's not really what you were picturing, you know, moving forward. And it's not what he told you, possibly, you know. But we get to see who people really are, their virtues and their character and their morals when circumstances and things change. And a baby is a really big thing, and that's going to bring out a lot of change within people. When I was pregnant with her, he lied and left me blocked for days to tell her he didn't know about the baby, so I can't allow her to be there. Okay. So you got a strong dynamic. You got a lot going on. All right. The things that you can control. The things that you can't control, don't fight, because it would just make things harder. And I'm not necessarily talking about that situation with having her around, but whatever you can control. You know, I don't know if you want to get the courts involved or anything like that, but if you can control, even legally, you know, what's done with your baby as far as y'all taking care of it, I would go ahead and work all of that out now. Don't wait, because it might bite you in the butt later on. Essential oil. This is joyful. It's blended. It doesn't really have a particular smell. It's called Elevate. And the trigger statement is, I feel so low. The true statement is, I persevere. Release the worry and the fear and allow confidence, trust, and strength to take you to your goal. Okay, so you've got some things to do. What's up, my love? Because of this new paradigm shift or this new journey that you really weren't prepared to enter into, you have to transmutate all those emotions, right? You just had a baby. I don't want to dive deep too much into, like, you know, whether you should allow her in there. All I'm going to say is, you know, in the baby's life, just control what you can control. Focus on what you can control. Do not focus on what you can't control, because it's going to drive you crazy. And as long as you focus on what you can control and you take action on what you can control, you're going to have power over the situation. Okay, so just be careful. And then the last card I have is a vision board, right? And so just continue to visualize through vision boards, through journals. Write down what it is that you want in life. You know, write it down, cut it out, take pictures. So don't get too caught up in drama. You just had a baby. You literally were just a portal to bring a soul into this physical realm. Okay, you're still healing, and so your energy and the things that you're feeling, the baby can feel. So just be careful with what you allow yourself to get caught up with, right? And just go with, like I said, do what you can. Take control over what you can control, and what you can't control, don't even worry about it. But it's a new journey, and he is just completely all over the place with his emotions. I would even go, I mean, you had, it's already apparent, but he's sometiming, you know, like I said earlier, we don't know what's in that cup. We don't see what's in that cup, and the cups deal with emotion, and water deals with emotions. Like there's no, at least, you know, if it was pouring out, we could see the water pouring out, or if there was water pouring into the cup, you have absolutely no idea what this dude is thinking or feeling as far as emotionally. And that's scary. You know, when men are not emotionally stable, that's not a good look. Okay. So even if, you know, he wanted to come back, like this dude he's not good for nobody, to be honest. You know what I mean? But like I said, she's going to accept him for how he is. And that's pretty much all that can happen. So you continue to have your boundaries. Self-love is boundaries. You can still love somebody and still, you know, have a certain type of relationship. Okay? But you're definitely going to have to move forward with a different kind of relationship with this dude. And like I said, it's scary when you don't know what somebody is feeling emotionally, especially after just connecting and having a baby. You know, that's a scary place. He's got his own work. He's got sacrifices that he has to deal with. And he doesn't want to. And I feel like he knows. Aquarius is the sign of knowing. Literally, their word is I know. Okay? So they know. He knows what he has to do. Just immature and just doesn't want to fucking do it. All right, so drop some ones and let me know if you received that message. And if you need some work done, I do protection work. You know, just to kind of keep you safe. Or again, the energy clearing, the money attraction. Let me know, okay? If you're interested in any type of work, just let me know. I do personal work. All right, is there anybody else at this time who was interested in a reading? If not, I'll pull some cards until I see somebody else. I'm just going back real quick to make sure. Yeah, this retrograde is crazy, y'all. I can't even pay attention to them retrogrades no more. I mean, I do, but I don't, because I just don't want to be... I don't want to be, like, overwhelmed with, all right, the retrograde. Just breathe and just take things slow. You know, think before you react, especially during retrograde, because during retro, especially Mercury retrograde, when you try to do things too fast, it backfires, it'll be delayed. So just take your time. And that's hard for people like me, Capricorns, or, you know, those go-getters. You know, it's really hard to kind of relax and just kind of let things flow. But that's definitely what we need to do when we have Mercury retrograde occurring. Mercury retrograde affects communication, it affects technology, contracts. Like, it's really weird how it affects those things, but it really does. I've been affected by Mercury retrograde as far as work. I'll come in, all of our stuff is not working at work. We've got to call IT to fix this, that. Like, it really, I see things in real time when it comes to Mercury retrograde. And like communication and technology and stuff kind of falling off. So, does anybody else want a reading? Free readings, y'all. What y'all doing? Free readings. And while we're waiting on that, I'm just gonna pull some cards. See what we got for the collective while I'm waiting on Patchouli. There we go. All right. Well, I'm not gonna pull some cards. Let me know what you want, love. Ooh. General or specific. Also, if y'all want to go live with me too, that's fine. I don't mind that. Damn, these cards are just flying out. Yeah, let me know if you've got a general question or a specific question. What does my sweater say? Ooh, funny that you might ask, my love, because this is my sweater. It says Divine Feminine Energy. If you're interested in it, I can get you the link. And then, let me see. Urban Mystic. Bam. I'm not good at advertising, y'all, because I should have been said something about my hoodie. It's a crop. It's a crop. My little fat tummy, I'm saying. I don't want to show my little tummy and everything. But yeah, it's a crop. Divine Feminine Energy. So if you want it, let me know. And I'll send you a link, and I'll even send you a discount code, okay? All right? And if you get it, you have to take a picture with it and send it to me, okay? Your girl do everything. I'm trying to tell y'all, your girl do everything. Like for my my past followers, like I used to make conjure oils, my love attraction oil was everything. I was thinking about bringing that stuff back. I just got so much going on. But yeah, so I have a bunch of merch, y'all, and it's getting ready to be fall. That's why I started wearing this again. So I'll just get you the link for the whole store. Actually, if you click the link in my bio, y'all, I think I just activated the Urban Mystic merch store. I got cups. I got all types of stuff, okay? So, all right. General Patchouli. I think I like over. Okay, I can hook you up, sis. I love your marketing. Thank you. Girl, I be trying because I be out here struggling. I've been in these social media streets since 2016. I have learned a lot. And I'm doing this part-time, y'all. And like my first, 5 years, I made $50,000. Just part-time. And that may not be a lot of money to some people, but $50,000 extra within 5 years really helped me. You know, I was working part-time. So, and it's 2 incomes in here, me and my husband, but you know, I started this business to help make money, and I just didn't realize the money that I was making from it. I was like, damn. So if you're also an entrepreneur, or you know, you're a small business and you want to know how to sell things on social media, I have resources for that too. I try not to flood people with all my stuff anymore because it was confusing a lot of people, but I do have business development. I can help you monetize your Instagram page. I can help you make money. The first thing people need to understand is that likes don't mean sales. I have 6-figure clients. Yes, ma'am, 50,000 within 5 years. I have the receipts. I posted it all over social media. The receipts. PayPal, Cash App, all of my payment platforms. I mean, 50,000. Yeah. And still counting. You know, I started back up in January. I had took a hiatus, a little good hiatus. This is why the guy showed up. This was a distraction. Yeah, so I got you, Patchouli. I'm just running my mouth. I'm shuffling the cards, make sure they're nice and good. But yeah, y'all, so if you need any help with selling anything, I have put together a 2-day workshop, a business workshop. Like, I can help y'all. Okay, just let me know. Oh, all right, so we're going to let this one rock. I'm going to do 2 of these. And we're going to pull this. We're going to pull this one. And we're going to pull, I already put it up earlier. This one. Okay, so Miss Patchouli. I have the sun reversed. It's 1:11 too, y'all, on the East Coast. 1:11 right now. So this is a divine message, my love, okay? The sun reversed, the last judgment. All right, so the sun reversed, automatically I'm feeling like we need to do some shadow work. All right, the sun reversed, shadow work, okay? So there is something going on right now. This paradigm shift. This year is crazy for everybody. We've all been experiencing a lot of different changes that we have not really seen within our life. And I feel like you've reached a point in your journey, but you can't go any further because you have work to do. All right. You have some more personal development, personal growth, spiritual development, emotional intelligence. You need to reach those elements on a higher level. Okay. And so you're doing good. I'm not saying that what you haven't done, but we grow and learn every day. You know, there's always room for improvement as long as we're alive. Okay. So you're already at a good space, but in order for you to move forward in whatever it is that you're trying to do, this project journey, I don't know, it's going to require you to look back into your shadow, okay? Because you've got some triggers, childhood triggers, and I feel like past life triggers that are preventing you from moving forward, okay? And so I'm going to hop over to, actually, no, the last judgment. And so as a result of these triggers, all right, you tend to judge yourself because you're comparing yourself a lot to other people, which needs to stop. You're comparing your journey to other people's journey. Well, why does this person have this and I don't? Because that's for them. It's not for you. What is for you is for you, okay? And so once you understand you're one of one, because we're all one of one, we're all, yes, we're collective conscious, but we're all unique, right? And so once you are, owning your uniqueness and your skills and your abilities and your own personal light, only then you'll be able to move forward, right? But there's a lot of things blocking you, and some of the things you can't even help, right? You're programmed to talk bad about yourself. A lot of us are. I still do sometimes. But you do it a lot. Okay. You talk down about yourself, your situation, not really resolution based in this particular area of what's blocking you. All right. Whenever you get triggered by whatever it is that triggers you, you revert and, you don't move forward. You actually start moving backwards, okay? And so you have to stop judging yourself, all right? And so as above, so below, as within, so without. When you judge yourself, you're judging other people. You don't want to judge other people, really should not be judging, right? Just should be observing and trying to figure out how to move and what processes, what can I use to help me move past this? Maybe things that are not conventional. You're seeing things that are not conventional. You're seeing things that you really didn't grow up around. Maybe it's people, people you've met, but it's just certain things that you're in a different space and you really weren't brought up like that. And it's causing you to judge, right? And you're judging everything, your background, why didn't you have the background that you had to get you where you need to go? And that's okay. Sometimes I get angry too, but that's not your story. That's not your story. This is your story. Your present moment, what you're working with, that's your story, right? And as long as you keep using the energy to judge, you're not going to go nowhere. You need to be using that energy for shadow work, right? For shadow work. You need to be using that energy for shadow work and looking in your shadow and figuring out, what is this trigger? What in my childhood triggered me? Or get a past life reading and see what has triggered you in your past life, okay? Next, I'm going to go to the essential oil card. I've never smelled this essential oil before. It's called Arbor Vitae. It represents flow. And the trigger statement is, why are things such a struggle? True statement is, I'm in the flow. Take a breath, dear one, and allow yourself to feel the flow of life through you. Release your need to do and just be. So that may also be a reason why, maybe when conflict and struggle comes up, you get triggered and you don't want to move forward. And not even understanding that if you move through fear and just take that one step forward, nothing's going to happen. You're going to move forward. All right. So not allowing chaos and conflict to kind of throw you off your square, right? And take you off the course. All right. So these are some of the things that are coming up. The soul journey card, love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Like I talked about, judging, right? We need to stop judging yourself and other people. And again, commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. All right. Are you one of them people where the glass is half empty or the glass is half full? Things are going to happen regardless, but how your outlook really determines, right, the fate of things. How you think about things and your outlook on things. All right. Lastly, self-care card is soaking a bath. Do a spiritual bath for spiritual cleansing, relax, get some candles going, all the stuff that we got going on here. Essential oils, we got crystals, make sure that you're relaxing and meditating and just spiritually cleansing yourself. Add some Epsom salt in there, some lavender, some patchouli, right? Some patchouli to kind of help ground you. All right. So hit me with some ones if you received that message. Hit me with some ones if you receive that message. Hey, for those of y'all that are popping in, I'm Unique Divination, and I am here to provide free readings for you if you're interested, okay? I also wanted to let you know that I do community money attraction and energy clearing. And what that is I burn candles for the community to help you guys attract money into your energy field, and to kind of help you guys clear your energy as well. It is a community work. It's about 30 people subscribed. Okay, 30 people subscribed. It's free for 30 days, and it's $11.11 after that. And it comes with a free consultation. So, you know, if you want to know what to do to kind of help amplify the work, or what you need to do to kind of help with your energy, you get a free consultation, and we'll set it up and we'll go from there. Okay. Check out my Google reviews. Check out my highlights. If you're interested in the work, if you want to try it out, it's free for 30 days. I don't even care if you cancel 30 days, right? Just get this free service done. Okay. It's free and it's effective. Again, like I said, it is community work. It's 30 people in there, but it does bring results. I burn community candles. I rarely burn personal work for myself anymore. I use the community candles as well, as far as money attraction and the energy clearing. Okay, it's very potent. And if you're interested in updates, make sure that you're following me on Instagram, and I am your close friends, okay? Because those are where the notifications will be going. Like right after I go live, I'm going to take a picture of the candles to kind of show y'all where they're at right now. And they're burning pretty good right now. The energy clearing, it doesn't have any black soot on there, so that's a good sign. I got 2 money candles burning right now, and they have a little black soot, just a little tiny bit on there. So it is sucking away the negative energy from the people who have subscribed, you know, kind of clearing up that energy for them. It works in all types of ways. It'll save you money, get you more money, all types of. I've had great stories. People have just walked up to people and gave them money out of nowhere. People have found money. People have had checks just show up after they've joined the money attraction. I know somebody's business, they joined the money attraction and they made like $7,000. I think in like a day, they like sold out. So, and that's actually a review. So check it out. Click the link in my bio. I have 2 platforms though. I have an OnlyFans, right? That one is where I put all the videos and pictures and stuff. And then I just have the regular Sam's card, and you will be emailed the pictures and the updates and stuff like that, or any messages. But I pretty much put all the exclusive content, and I make videos for OnlyFans. So I know some people are weird about joining OnlyFans. Trust me, you won't find any naked pictures on my OnlyFans, okay? Only spiritual work, all right? I had some people ask. If you're interested in a reading, hit me up. Free reading. If not, I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards right now for the collective until somebody else puts in the comments that they want a free reading. Okay. All right. So, as I'm waiting for y'all to let me know if you want a reading, I pulled 3 cards. 2 of Cups reversed. Trust and detoxification for the essential oil. The 2 of Cups reversed. This is about relationships, of course. Whenever you see the 2 of Cups, it's about relationships, and not just with other people, but with yourself. Broomstick Mama. Yes, you can have a reading, my love. Just put it in the comments, or if you want to join me on live, that's fine too. Just let me know. All right, so 2 of Cups. One says, I'm going to try to keep this short because y'all know I'll be running my mouth. This wants us to focus on building relationships. And the most important relationship that you should be building is with yourself. Okay, people tend to forget. We want to love on people. We want to love on our kids and our significant others, but we're not showing ourselves love. So as above, so below, as within, so without. You can't show or give anybody something that you don't have within yourself. All right, so we need to focus on a relationship with ourselves. All right, we need to learn ourselves, what we like, what we don't like. Sometimes we're scared to tell people how we feel, especially overpowering energies and personalities. Strong people, And so in order to, you know, stand up against that, you need to be strong and firm in who you are as a person, right? And so you can't do that if you don't have a strong relationship with yourself. I have a very strong relationship with myself, okay? I don't let a lot of people get over on me. I see through a lot, not only because of my intuitive ability, but because I, over the years, have just continued to focus on myself. I didn't have any friends. A lot of people didn't like me growing up. I just wasn't the type, you know, I have associates and things like that, but I don't have like a best girlfriend and all that stuff. Like, you know, my journey has always been to self-love and to build that relationship with myself. And now that I've done that, I see why. I see the type of person that I am and the things that I stand for and I don't stand for. It's because of self-love and making sure that I take care of myself and my emotional needs, right? Before I worry about anything else. And when you have a strong relationship with yourself, people see that, and people will respect you how you treat yourself. If you don't treat yourself right, people are going to treat you based on how you treat you. All right. Next, we have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Another issue that we're having is we're not trusting ourselves. This is where we're failing in that relationship. We don't trust our own self. We will listen to everybody else but us. And we know we know what's good for us. But we continue to allow outside influences to have us not respect our own boundaries. And lastly, we have detoxification. It's a cleansing essential oil. It doesn't really have a smell. And the trigger statement is, I will never change. The true statement is, in each moment, I am a new me. You are supported as you release habits and limiting patterns that are not serving your highest good. Okay, so let's continue to do shadow work. If you need help with shadow work, let me know. I have materials. I have a workshop that comes with a journal that discusses the 4 stages of shadow work and questions on how to identify those triggers, that trauma, the childhood trauma, current trauma, and so we can release that and we can move forward. All right, so broomstick, let me know. I'm waiting on you to drop your question. General or specific. All right, so that's just a little mini message, you know, that I wanted to kind of give out there. And it's really important for us to love ourselves. I can't tell you, when you don't love yourself, you fall for a lot of things and you do a lot of things, and people can disrespect your boundaries, right? And people know when you don't love yourself. People know when you don't love yourself. That's when the energy vampires come in. The narcissists, they come in and they feed off that energy and they drain you even more. And then they leave you more depleted than what you were when you met them. People, places, things, and environments. So be careful. All right. What are my true gifts? What am I supposed to be doing? Let's see. I actually have, let me see if I can find it. I have this little notebook where it tells what kind of career or professions. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where is that? Here it is. Okay, I got it. Cool. Make sure y'all sharing this too. Let somebody else get a free reading. Don't be selfish. Go ahead and share this live so somebody else can get a reading. Share it live, y'all. Share it live. gonna pick 2 for these. And then oh, okay. All right. So the first card I have is a King of Swords. All right, so this is professional wise. I don't know if that was what you were looking into, but I'm looking at it from a professional aspect and a spiritual aspect. So the King of Swords is a chef, a surgeon, a lawyer, or a professional type man. Okay. And then we have the 3 of Cups, which is hospitality, beauty, beauty industry, creative work, party planner, wedding planner, tourism, army, or social work. And so with that being said, now that we've listed those professions, I pulled 2 cards. So whatever it is that you're supposed to do in life, as far as professionally, it has to make you happy, right? Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. So whatever your calling is as far as career-wise, you'll know what it is when you're excited and eager to wake up to do that, right? And most importantly, friends. I feel like you're going to be making money with friends, right? So it has to make you happy, and it's going to be friends and people that you trust involved. And so if we're looking at this on a spiritual aspect, the King of Swords, we've got Capricorn. You're a teacher. Okay. We've got Capricorn and swords on here. And so, and wow, look at that. So there's like fairies and stuff on this cards. Because what I was going to say is, this is somebody, a king is somebody who has a lot of wisdom and knowledge, right? And swords deals with communication. Business. So I could definitely also see you being some type of like speaking out, lectures, again, teacher, but I don't know if you want to teach on like a different aspect. Definitely children on this card. So yeah, but being a leader, or so I don't know if you want to start your own business. I don't know if you've ever thought about starting your own nonprofit or some type of something where it's educating. Okay, so definitely continue to lean on that. So even though we brought up these professions, I feel like you're going to be a leader in any of these professions. So like maybe down the line, instead of being a teacher, you'll be somebody who will be picking teachers to work at a school, or I don't know, but you're definitely going to be a leader, an example, definitely teaching people knowledge with business, or communicating, something with communicating. 3 of Cups, again, Lord of Abundance. The 3 of Cups card represents friendship anyway, right? So again, whatever you do in life, it's going to involve people that you trust and that you've built a rapport with, and you're really cool with these people and you work really good together. I see a really good, healthy, positive career if you make sure that you make all the right decisions and you make sure that you go with what makes you happy, right? You can be happy and make money. It's always been, we misconstrue, people think like you have to sacrifice your happiness for making money. No, you may have to put in some long hours for what it is that makes you happy. Nothing is easy. I love reading cards, but, there's marketing, advertising, everything that comes with this business. So it makes it challenging, but I love it. I'm happy. At the end of the day, I don't mind doing the work, because at the end of the day, I have a smile on my face after I'm done doing it. Okay. So, okay, on point. Thank you. Hold on. Let me screenshot that. All right. So on point. Yeah. So, okay. I see a great future. Within you, just go with the sacrifices, go with the challenges. This is your movie, right? This is your story. You're the main character. There's going to be obstacles and challenges. How do you overcome it? And then your story is going to be a lecture or something in itself. I don't know if you're going to write a book, but I just see a lot of success in your future, in your near future, and you're going to share it with people that you love, and that's great. That's awesome. So drop some ones. Drop some ones if you received that message. And also to the new people that are coming in and out, y'all was asking about my crop hoodie. This is Divine Feminine Energy. This is Urban Mystic merch. All right, Urban Mystic. Oh, bam. Okay. So if you're interested in it, I think click the link in my bio, and I do have the link available. And there's crop hoodies, there's other hoodies, there's shirts. I've got a lot of cool merch, and make sure you take a picture, and if you hit me up, I'll give you a discount code. All right. For those of you, I think I personally told some people I was going to send them the link, but you most welcome. You most welcome. Is there anybody else on here? Going once, going twice. Oh, it's getting bad now. Make sure you've shared this, right? I have badges. If you want to hit me up with a donation, it's not necessary. I'm just mentioning it because I got it, okay? Badges and also donation, Urban Mystic Cash App. All right, if you want a reading, put it in the comments. All right, put it in the comments if you want general or if you want a specific question answered, please. I hope you guys are doing great today. I'm feeling good. Despite Mercury in retrograde and everything else that the universe, throws at us, just trying to maintain the same energy, breathe, and focus on how I respond and react to situations and what I can do on my end to help, shift or, channel the energy that I need to do what I gotta do. I gotta start writing back on my journal board too. So this flew out, so we're gonna keep that. All right. I'm gonna hook you up, hubby. I'm not gonna go easy on you. All right. This one on the bottom. Ooh, all right. Get you an essential oil. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm about to give it to hubby. He just don't know. It's like, this is not too bad. All right, so this is gonna be crazy how this message come out, but I gotta read it. Lord Jesus God. All right, so we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. Whew. And then we have Princess of Wands. And then I have the Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So we're gonna start off, which is interesting because this card for me, it represents quite a few things, but most specifically fertility. So I always got to throw it out there. I don't know who else you would be having a baby with other than me. But this is a fertility card. So it can literally mean, birth of an actual baby, or it could mean the birth of some new things. Swords represent business, right? So we may have some new business things trying to come into fruition, right? But this is definitely a breakthrough, right? Definitely a breakthrough, and something is conceived as far as communication, business. Something's going to happen. Now we have Princess of Wands. This could represent some new ideas and things that you have going on. Okay, so this may be dealing with this energy of just making things happen. However, we have the Two of Pentacles reversed. And so upright, this card represents the Lord of harmonious change, okay? Jupiter in Capricorn is on this card. This card represents making decisions. And so I feel like, you know, the only thing, basically, what's coming up, the only thing that can stop you is yourself, which you've heard me tell you that so many times. But, you know, you've got a lot of great things trying to happen, and you keep stopping yourself. You're not making decisions, right? You're not sticking with something, right? You're indecisive as far as what it is that you want to start, stop, and that has to stop. It's not bringing you good fortune, okay? Jupiter's on this card, and Capricorn's on this card. Capricorn is go-getter. You know, you live with one. Go-getter, non-stop, moving forward with that decision, no matter what happens, right? That thing, that project. And so what's happening is you're not getting good fortune or good favor because you're not being decisive. You're being indecisive on what it is that you're trying to create. There's no consistency. There's no flow. All right. I told you I was going to give it to you. All right. I'm not holding them back. All right. Next, we're going to go to the essential oil here. And this is reassuring. It's a blended oil. It represents peaceful. And the trigger statement is, my life is a mess. All right. So whenever you say that's trigger. My life is a mess. Okay. That's a trigger. The true statement is, I find stillness within. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. I've been saying this entire time I've been live. As above, so below. As within, so without. Go within to find peace there, and your life will reflect that. You, Libra, Mr. Libra, this is why you're having a hard time, and this is why this Capricorn energy-based card, your Pentacles card, is reversed, because you're not grounded. You're not grounded. You're any way the wind blows is where you're blowing. And it's based off of confusion, chaos, being indecisive. It's just allowing you just going anywhere because you don't know how to stand firm because you're not grounded. All right, so you need to ground. You need to get some crystals. You need to do something that's going to allow you to ground. Or maybe taking the energy of your Capricorn partner, right, to kind of help ground you and help channel that. You know, even bounce certain questions off. Or you know, if you have other Capricorn friends, you don't just have to rely on me. You know, any people in your life that have earth sign, specifically Capricorn, and also people that make decisions. Those are the people that you need to reach out to, lean on, you know, to kind of help guide you. Next, we have failure. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. I feel like you are very hard on yourself. I feel like you're very judgmental on yourself. I feel like to the point where you know, I don't know if you have Virgo in your charts, but like you analyze too much. You analyze mistakes too much. Anybody's mistakes for that matter. Mistakes are not a big deal. Things happen. You have to learn from that. There's no looking back. There's no hypotheticals. What if I did this? It happened. What can I do to fix that? What can I happen that can change that so it'll never happen again? All right, because doing the same thing over and over is crazy. Okay, so once we make a mistake, we identify that. You're angry, whatever, upset. Okay, deal with that energy, release it, and move forward. And just focus on what can we do so that it doesn't happen again. And then you have to stick to it. All right, so I definitely recommend for you several check-ins, you know, within a day, within, you know, you have to check in a lot with yourself as an air sign, and making sure, you know, if you make a decision, don't turn around and ask again if you've already made a decision. Ask yourself again, I already made this decision, you know, how did I feel? Did anything change for me to want to change my mind? You know, when you want to do things different, ask yourself, what changed? Did something change that's making me want to do something different in my decision? And if nothing has changed, then you need to stick with that and just stop. That's you being flighty. And you have to learn how to combat that as a Libra, all right, as an air sign. Just like as a Capricorn, you know, somebody who's grounded, I have to combat just being stuck and stubborn in my ways and not being flexible, you know, and that's where you come in as the air sign to kind of help me, you know, deal with that. Okay. So that's something that's one of your battles. And I feel like once you learn how to ground yourself more, that chaos will go away. There's chaos because you're moving. You're moving with the chaos. You're not standing in the midst of the storm. You're going right along with it. Right? Energy is very flighty. Self-care. Sing, right? Which I know you love to sing. You're an artist. Y'all make sure y'all check out my husband and follow him, Phoenix Jeremy. But just continue to do what you do, right? Get more into the singing element of your art, you know, focus on that. Or maybe this is a calling to just focus on your songs in general, right? But we have to produce something. This is negative. These two are upright as far as the ideas, the creativity, right? But actually it happening in real time, it's reversed. Nothing's going to happen in real time until you work on those things that we talked about, okay? All right, drop some ones if you resonated with that message, okay? Is there anybody else that would like a free reading? And also make sure you click the link in my bio to sign up for my free community candle work, all right? It's money attraction and energy clearing. It's free for 30 days. And after that, it's $11.11, and it comes with a free consultation, so you can find out what's going on in your energy field. Okay, so let me know if you want a reading. Is there anybody who wants another reading? Love you, babe. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close out. Unless somebody's going to say they want to read at the last minute. She was so on point. All right. Thank you, my love. Is there anybody else that would like a reading at this time? Can I get a general? Yes, you can, love. You can get it. You can get another one. And I'm going to leave this up here on Instagram, and I'm going to post it on YouTube as well. Let's let these play out. Wait, and we got one more. All right. We got the Devil. It's my card, Capricorn. Hey. And we've got Eight of Pentacles. And we've got the High Priestess. All right. You got a lot of things happening in your physical, just in the physical for you. The Devil, Mars and Saturn is on this card, okay? And Capricorn. And so we want to make sure that, number one, we're learning from the lessons that we're going through. Saturn represents lessons, okay? And Mars and Saturn. All right, what Mars and Saturn is saying is that if you don't learn from the mistakes that you made, it's going to keep happening, and it's going to keep happening worse and worse and worse. Mars is like, what, the war planet? So you got to be careful with making the same mistakes, right? And this is why I said that your energy right now is important, All right. The Devil card is also about bad habits, bad patterns, toxic relationships. And so, again, this is just confirming what I was saying earlier as far as be careful, all right? Because there's going to be toxic energy drawn to you based on what you're giving off right now. And that's why it's important for you to protect your energy, because there's going to be a lot of people that's going to try to infiltrate your space and take your energy. Also, do things in moderation. Don't do things in extreme, right? Baby steps with everything you do. When you indulge in too much of something, it becomes a bad thing, whether it's sleep, work, whatever. So you have to make sure that you're balancing out what you're doing in life, because it will create negative energy. Even if it's something that you think is a good thing, too much of anything can turn out to be a bad thing. So just be careful what you invest your time, energy into, and the things that you're focusing on, okay? And make sure we're doing things in moderation. Eight of Pentacles. You need to be analyzing any and everything in your life right now. At least for this chapter, I would say until the new year, right? Analyze everything, not to be judgmental of it, but we need to know what's good for you and what's not good for you. What's good for you and what's not good for you, okay? And you can only do that by analyzing and not necessarily criticizing in a bad way, but just critically thinking people's behaviors and yourself as well. All right, so in real time, look at how people are acting in real time. Look at actions. It's going to be very important. Self-reflection is a must. And the sun is here. So that shadow work is working, right? And continue to do the shadow work. It's going to work, right? And it is working. Look at the flowers. They're growing. And this is a result of analyzing, reflecting, guarding your space, and judging things based off of, is this good for me? Is this not good for me? Okay? The High Priestess deals with balance. Again, I talked about moderation with the Devil card, not doing things in extreme, right? And acting in wisdom. It comes a time when, we get older, wisdom and experiences is like we should know better with certain things, and I'm not the most mature all the time. I know I come off very mature, but I'm immature in things that I do. And, sometimes you have to say to yourself, I should know better. And you should know better, And don't be upset with yourself when you have one of those moments, well, like, damn, I should have known better. When you know better, do better. All right, just do better the next time. And mistakes are lessons to be learned, okay? Balance. Make sure you continue whatever education. Education, learning is key, whether it be yourself or for a career or a skill. But you cannot stop being a learner of something, okay? And what else we got here? That's really all I got. Just stay away from toxic things. Make sure you're balancing things in your life. Make sure you're analyzing things, self-reflecting on things, using wisdom and knowledge, and balance. And the High Priestess is 2. All right, so 2, that's that duality aspect. So, make sure that you're staying in tune with your spiritual self. Always be connected to spirit. Don't stray away from that spiritual aspect, no matter how tired you get, no matter how you get caught up in everyday, the everyday things that's going on. Always take the time to reflect and to sit in an altar space or somewhere where you can connect, What's up, Candace? That's all I can pull from these cards, love. Let me know if you resonated with that message. Drop me some ones. Candace, let me know if you want a free reading, love. Let me know. That was like everything that I'm experiencing right now. On point. Wow. I'm loving it. You're welcome. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. I appreciate it. All right, so let me know for those of y'all that are just coming in. Every time I say I'm going to go away, more people pop in. I don't mind it. I might have to just do like a cutoff time. But yeah, let me know if you guys want readings. All right, let me know if you want in general. Hello, Balance. How are you? Let me know if you want a reading. Go ahead and just put it in the comments. General or specific. Also, I came live. I went live because I wanted to let you guys know about my community candle magic, my money attraction and energy clearing. If you need help with attracting money and, you know, you feel like your life is kind of chaotic right now and you need help clearing that energy out, join the community money attraction and energy clearing. Go ahead and subscribe. It's free for 30 days. And it's $11.11 after that. Also, this great crop hoodie that I'm wearing, Divine Feminine Energy, is Urban Mystic merch. All right, so if you want to wear this fabulous crop hoodie to work out in, I got my little pink little yoga pants on. You know, the fall is coming up. You can wear it with a shirt under it. You can wear it with a jean jacket. And it looks good, right? It comes in pink and I believe black, okay? So make sure that you click the link in my bio and go to Urban Mystic merch. And if you're subscribed, well, no, I'm gonna hook y'all up with a discount code. I think I might just put it on the link itself. Because I know if you use the code Mystic, you get 5% off. But I can do a little 10% off for y'all. So y'all definitely will be seeing some more Urban Mystic merch. I didn't really have that much summer stuff, and I really haven't been focused on that. But I do have some hoodies, so y'all are gonna see more Urban Mystic merch. All right, cool. So I'm gonna do Candace first, and then I got you, Balance. Okay. All right, so Candace, Lord Jesus, tell me about my love life. All right, girl, I got you. Whew, girl, your love readings be spicy. Sees that pretty good. If you're interested in a personal reading, DM me. I have some slots open today, later on in the evening. But I really want y'all to join that community money attraction. I got the candles up now. After I give a reading, I'll do an update on my close friends. Make sure that you are following me and you're my close friends on Instagram so you can see real-time updates on these candles, okay? And they're burning good. They're burning good right now. I also do personal work. I have a Venus return. I have a Venus... some Venus work that I'm doing for a client. I've had this stuff propped up for a minute here. So I also, any kind of work you want me to do, I can do it. Just let me know. And my work is effective. I've had clients since 2016. Okay. All right. So Candace's love life. All right. One fell out. Interesting. And then I'll pull a soul's journey. All right. So. It's all right, Candace. Look, she got the shifty eyes like, what's going on? I know, girl. This be hilarious. Okay. So we've got Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Three of Cups reversed. And then Ace of Cups. So, a lot of emotion. a lot of emotion. There is only cups in here. So this is definitely dealing with emotion, relationships. 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Ace. So it's interesting that the card is 6 and then 3. And then aces represent 1. So 6, half of 6 is 3, which is interesting. So 6 is an earning number. It's about earning. It's about earning. And so this is called Lord of Pleasure. But then we have 3 of Cups reversed. All right. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like this is, it's about your love life, but it's more about the relationship with you, like your love life with you, so to speak. Because, all right, so I've got Sun and Scorpio on here, and the Sun means that we've shined some light on, or I feel like this could be talking about shadow work that you've been doing, and that's reflecting, right? As a result of that, it's reflecting, and Scorpio represents death and rebirth, right? Releasing things, moving away from things. So I feel like personally you've been doing a lot of releasing emotions and habits that maybe have been attached to other people that you love so dearly, but that's not part of where you're going as far as relationship wise. So it's definitely reflecting that you're doing the work. And so it's showing up in the Sun and Scorpio on 6 of Cups, the Lord of Pleasure. All right, you're really focusing on you, loving yourself, understanding what feels good and what doesn't feel good for me and in a relationship, and really enjoying that aspect of pleasure, pleasing somebody else and other people pleasing you. And that's really interesting because Virgos love to please other people, and it's hard for them to accept that back. So allow that transformation, allow people to do things for you, be vulnerable in that aspect. It's a turn on for your significant other too. That you're allowing them to do things and kind of take that lead, and just being pampered and pleased. Okay, so that's kind of where we're going as far as yourself, recognizing that work, and these people or your partner or whatever's going on in your relationship, they see the change, these emotions that's tied, the ones that you're released and the ones that are now growing. Both parties see, and it's respect and it's love, and it's like they're just recognizing that glow, and there's nothing they can really do about it. The person who you're detaching from knows it's inevitable, right? They know it's inevitable, and they don't want to stop that glow up either. But then the person that you're trying to focus those feelings towards is just loving it, and they want to pour into you more. 3 of Cups. There are going to be some friendships that end. I don't know if it's as a result of this relationship. Well, actually it is if it's a love reading. So there's going to be an end to a relationship as a result of this new relationship. Ace of Cups. So just some really interesting stuff. Again, the release. You see the cups are down and the water's coming out. So we're releasing all that emotion that we don't need to have tied to anymore. And it's going to allow for a new type of relationship, or the one that you're focusing on, to flourish and to continue to flourish. Okay? So, Soul's Journey. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And this comes back to releasing for me. It's the releasing for me. All right? So you know that you can do it. These strong feelings, these strong ties, but it has to be done in order for you to grow, in order for you to open up and be here for that new start, that new relationship. And it's going to be easier than you thought it would be. And there's no, all of this, I just see nothing but love from wherever, from, relationships that we're trying to move away from, and from ones that we're going into. But it's just all love, because everybody knows the glow up, and, that relationship that we might have to let go of in order for this new one. They want it to happen because they know that they cannot be there for you emotionally like you deserve to be. And that's a hard thing to do on both ends, the one to let go and the one to have to let go. But in order for that fresh thing to happen, it has to take place. So let me know if you resonate with that, okay? Let me know if you resonate. All right, and so we're going to move on. You are most welcome. And I am balanced. You are next. Okay, it says, I am open to receive guidance from spirit. Okay, if you would like to give a reading, I love that. And I ask that whatever the reading may be, it's the divine guidance. Most certainly. It's always, sweetie. If you're on my live right now, because I'm flaky with my schedule. So if you caught my live, sis, you was meant to, the message is meant for you. Okay, trust and believe. And something just flew out. And I'm gonna do you a essential oil. Okay. I like saying it makes it so dramatic. All right, make sure y'all share this too. Share this live, even though I said I was gonna go away. But make sure y'all tell people about me and tell people how on point I be, right? So they can stop going to them fake readers. All right, so Queen of Swords, reversed. Knight of Cups and Five of Swords, reversed. So, guidance from Spirit. Interesting dynamic here. There's no air and there's no pentacles. All right, so this is dealing with emotions. Queen of Swords. So if we've got two court cards here. If they're not real people, this is personality. All right, so I don't know if you're having issues with an older woman. I don't know if it's your mom or some type of maternal figure or somebody at work, or somebody who's getting in the way of something. Knight of Cups. This could represent a man, a young man, somebody who's flighty in their feelings. Y'all hear me? I'm sorry about that. My phone just rang. Somebody just called me. All right, so if it's not an actual situation, because I felt like, now that I'm getting more into it, somebody was fighting. All right, somebody was fighting. If it's not, then, you know, there was an argument. I don't know if this fight had to do with a guy, but it's definitely not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. If this is not an actual quarrel or a fight over something with people, a disagreement, an argument, then it's an energy. I have Virgo and Libra on this card. Okay, so first and foremost, being defensive. I don't know if you're being defensive in your relationship or just being overall defensive, right? Queen of Swords is somebody who is just being snappy, being rude to people, tired, really, stressed out, and it's kind of taking it out on people. So if any of those things, you're going through any of those things, you got to be careful because you're stressed. You're mentally stressed. Work is stressing you. You maybe want to travel somewhere, go on vacation, and I don't know if it's that you don't have the funds to do it right now, or, you know, you just can't agree on where to go, or, you know, maybe you don't want to go by yourself. But I definitely feel like there's a lot of pent-up frustration, and it's causing you to lash out at people. You're not balancing things in your life. Work and home is not being balanced appropriately, and as a result, it's making you cranky and snappy. And in the Virgo, because you're cranky and snappy, everybody's getting on your nerves. You're judging everybody. You're criticizing. It's not a really good space to be in right now, okay? So what we need to do is we need to learn how to walk away from some things, okay? You're carrying too many things. You're holding on to too many things that you don't need to. Emotionally, you take things to heart. A lot of things to heart that you really shouldn't take to heart. You need to work on kind of stop wearing your heart on your sleeve. Stop taking everything personal. And if you've got people in your life that are making you feel that way, then they don't need to be in your life, okay? So understand that in order for you to be happy, you've got to make some sacrifices. You're juggling too many things. And if you want that vacation or you want to go somewhere and travel, you're going to have to make a game plan and figure it out. It can be done, but you've got to make sacrifices. You have to make sacrifices, okay? Stop looking at everything. Aquarius, looking at things on a bigger perspective. Like I said, stop taking things to heart. And just wearing your heart on your sleeve. Again, I was talking about earlier, this cup and not knowing how much water is in here. You know, you've got a lot of emotional baggage that you're not dealing with. You know, and sometimes it just gets taken out on the wrong people. 5 of Swords, Lord of Defeat. This card is reversed, however. So, 5 represents conflict, okay? So, continue to let go of things. All right, continue to let go of things, let go of emotions. Feelings don't mean facts. Just because you feel a certain way doesn't mean that it's true. Okay, remember that. You can be very angry about something and it still doesn't take away from it being right. Okay, so just watch that, and I think that things will start to turn around. That spirit of conflict, you know, and all this indecisiveness and all this mental chaos will come about once you plan some time away and work on cutting things out of your life that just add too much on you emotionally. You've taken on a lot of things. Essential oil, Siberian fir, and this represents acceptance, okay? And the trigger statement is, we must remember. And the true statement is, I am free of the habits that do not serve me. What did I say? Walk away from things, okay? Lay down the armor passed down to you from your family. Release habits that are not serving you and forgive on behalf of generations past. Sounds like there's some past life stuff going on too. Soul's Journey card is self-esteem. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So you need to self-validate. Self-validate. You are important. You're special. And once you recognize all it is, things will start to work out for you. All right. So I would say I would give it to the new year. Start releasing things that don't serve. And I'm talking about people, places, things, environments. Release things that just drain you emotionally. Okay. Release things that drain you emotionally. Okay. So drop me some 1s if that resonated. Okay. All right. So that's it. I'm going to go because if I stay on, I'm not going to get off of here because I got people coming in and out. So I appreciate you all. Again, don't forget to sign up for the community money attraction. If you're not signed up, it's free for 30 days. All right, 11/11 after. Click the link in my bio, money attraction, okay? It's about to be fall. This Divine Feminine Energy crop hoodie is available on Urban Mystic merch, okay? All right, and if you're interested in a personal reading, this was just a general live. If we go one-on-one, we can get much deeper into the stuff that y'all need to get into, okay? The nitty-gritty of things, all right? So I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to you later. All right, y'all enjoy the rest of your day.